I want to thank the management and the staff here at Danica Spa in Klerksdorp for allowing us to use their excellent facilities. Thank you so much. Hi, I am Dr. Abraham Skalo Khumalo. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for joining me once again today. If you are new to my channel, let me ask you to head over to YouTube. My channel is called Skalo Khumalo, and on that platform, you will find all of my previous videos. Kindly go through them. I hope that you will find a couple that might be of assistance in your life at this moment. Let me also state that I am available on Facebook, and you can also catch me on TikTok. Hi, if I ask you a question, whether would you like to be a leader or would you like to serve? I believe that most of us indeed would choose to be leaders. The question is why? And I believe that the position of leadership is obviously associated with some degree of prestige. There is a certain degree of power, of influence, of authority that goes with a position of leadership. And I think that is why most of us are naturally drawn to becoming leaders. Whereas to be a servant or to serve is a completely different ballgame altogether. It's about you offering your services to someone else in order to satisfy and to please whoever that you are serving. So the two seem to be diametrically opposed to one another. At face value, it looks like the two are polar opposites of each other, or that they are antithetically placed to one another. However, I'm going to present in this video compelling argument to say that the two, to be a leader and to serve, are actually one and the same thing. The question really is whether to lead or to serve. And I think that we need to look at what motivates people to choose either to lead or to serve. And as I've said in my video, most of us, we are naturally inclined towards being leaders in life. And that's a good thing, I think. But what we need to look at today, or what I want to look at today, are the reasons that motivate people to choose to become leaders in life. And I think that when you look at it, most people, we are drawn to the position of leadership for our own selfish reasons. So if you look at it, actually, most people in life, or some people in life, walk around with an inflated sense of self-importance in life. There are people that really believe that I am it, and without me, they cannot do it. And that's why people want to go into positions of leadership, because it may be a person who says, I want to be in control. I'm attracted to all of the benefits that come with a position of leadership. Benefits such as having influence, having power, and having authority. You know, we want to say, I am it, I am the man here, I call the shots here. I'm sure we can all relate to that. We've met people who say that, I call the shots here, I tell you what to do, you don't question me when I tell you what to do. Those kind of, things that people say, that is what drives most people to go into positions of leadership, because primarily it is to feed into their ego. It is to feed into that arrogance and the pride that they have. And I want to state that that is not the right reason for anyone to go into leadership. A leader should be someone who is a shepherd, like a shepherd who is looking after his flock, who's looking after his sheep. A leader should really be someone who's leading because he has the best interest of those that he leads at heart. It should be someone who's more concerned about his flock, the people that follow him, unlike someone who's more concerned about themselves, their ego, their self-importance. They are feeding into that arrogance, the pride that they have. And so It is very much important to look at the two, because if we don't understand this, we will always go into leadership, but we'll go into leadership for the wrong reasons. If you look at a good leader, in fact, I want to take an example here of the Lord. If you go and read the Bible and you hear what the Lord Yeshua, the Messiah, did when he was here on earth walking with us, we learn that he was busy. He was moving from town to town, primarily teaching. He was serving. He was busy serving. So we see that even the King of Kings, or the Lord of Lords, or the Prince of Peace himself, when he came into this world, he adopted a different type of leadership. He did not come to be served. Indeed, he came to serve. He was not attended to by people, but he attended to the needs of his flock. He attended to the needs not only of his disciples, but of the masses that followed him. So that is the kind of leadership that the Lord himself gives us as an example to follow, so that we too, when we go into positions of leadership, we don't go into positions of leadership simply because we want to benefit from whatever that position gives us, but we should go into positions of leadership because we really care for our flock. We really care for the people who follow us, and that is very much important. Now, one could ask, why then should one serve? What is the obvious benefit of serving? And I believe that that question can easily be answered, because when you serve, what you are basically doing is you are attending to the needs of other people. You are providing a service. Therefore, whatever that you have, the service that you are giving, ends up benefiting someone else. And your joy and your reward is that when you serve, in return, when someone else that you have served gives you the thumbs up, and someone gives you recognition for what you have done, that satisfies you. And if you look at life, in fact, the focal point of our existence in this world, the focal point of our existence as human beings, is it rotates around service. We all serve each other. In other words, I have something that you don't have. The gift that the Lord has given me. If I know how to sing, I can only sing if there is an audience that is going to listen to what I have to sing. If there's nobody that can listen to my song, then there is no meaning behind the song, and there is no need to have a singer. The reason why we've been given the talent of being singers and of singing is because you have an audience. You have people that will benefit from the voice of the singer, from the gift and the talent of he or she, whoever sings. So I want to say to you that, in fact, to serve is the basic and the fundamental essence of a human being on earth. And if you serve and you master the art of service, then we can promote you and you can go to the next level, which is the level of a leader. So a true leader is in fact a servant. A true leader is one who has mastered the art of service. And such a leader, in fact, is not driven by their own selfish gains or by their own selfish motivations. Such a leader is the best leader to have, one who is driven by service. He wants to serve, but at a different position that has some level of authority, some level of influence, some level of power. But that person is always cautious to make sure that they don't abuse their power. They will try their best means to make sure that whatever they do in their positions of leadership, they do it in order to benefit those that follow him. I hope that I have presented in this very short space of time some compelling arguments to say that the position of a leader and the position of a servant are actually one and the same position. A leader is just one step above serving. But to be a leader, a true leader, is one who serves. So actually, a true leader or a leader is a servant. I would like to thank you for joining me once again today. I hope that this video will encourage you to serve, to be actively involved in service. And I believe that as you serve, the Lord will in turn bless you. I hope that you will join me once again next week for another interesting topic. Thank you so much.